Hey, Vinyl Community, Jeff back again. This time we're looking at a album that I got in that was part of a Kickstarter program from a couple months ago that finally came in, and I'm really excited. Been listening to it now for about a week, really enjoying it, and it's going to be a little more obscure, and it's only going to probably appeal to a handful of the audience that are currently watching this, and I'm sorry about that, but hopefully you can enjoy something here. We got a little new Larry Norman. Now, new Larry Norman is old Larry Norman in the sense that, you know, this is a 1977 concert. So Larry Norman passed away in 2007. If you're not familiar with Larry Norman, he is people call him the father of Christian rock, because he started in the 60s with the buzz and created music that did not go along with the gospel styles of the day. Had long hair. He was one of the hippie movement of the 70s and talked out against politics and stuff like that. And was a little edgier than some of the other bands around, and so he was always kind of outcast for that. And then, of course, he went into the 80s and, did music and stuff. He never really got too edgy, but he did, he stayed to just a classic rock sound most of the time. I've enjoyed his stuff. I have so much of his stuff. He's one of those bands, kind of reminds me of bands like the Grateful Dead and stuff, where there's just a plethora of live material. It's like you don't know what albums, when you buy something, you don't know, is it just going to be a live concert, is it going to be studio tracks? So many CDs that are out there, so much music that's out there that is from all over. Now, he passed away. His brother has went through and been going through all the archives, and they come up with this 77 concert. Forget the whole story. I'd like to read it. They got a whole story here as far as, why something like this was never released. But it was during a world tour he did, and he went to England, and the quality was great. And so his brother decided to run a Kickstarter program to try to put this out, and it succeeded. It went over, and they added stuff to it. So let's take a look at this. It came out actually as a 2-record set. So this is Larry Norman live in the UK, 1977, and this is him with an acoustic guitar. So he does a lot of shows with just him, and so this is him solo doing a bunch of songs one of the nights at this tour. And so it's all acoustic-y type stuff. Now, the second album is him, you see with the electric guitar there, and this is the full band set. So this is him with the Alwyn Wall Band. They got together, and you could tell there's some rough spots in there where they had to stop and start over because the band was, still kind of learning the stuff. But for the most part, it's just a great look at this particular tour with the full band aspect that was from over there, and that he's able to just come over there, run through some songs, and then play a show. And he's got some nice inserts and stuff here. So yeah, so it's a 2-record set. It is 2 individual sets, 2 records. Even though they could have put them in a gatefold. I don't know. It was kind of different packaging here to put them as 2 singles. Now it also came as a CD box set, so I did buy that, of course. And that is same thing. It's the same album setup. It's in one of these slip cases, and it's the 2 things on CD. And it turns out there are a couple additional songs on the CDs due to time. I think a lot of it's more like the little talking in between, but I think there is at least 1 or 2 songs per CD that are probably a little different. It seems like the albums have 10 songs and these have 14, but again, I think some of them are just the tracks in between. And there were some little stickers and stuff that they included. I won't drag all that out, but it's a 2 CD set, again, of that. And then part of the bonus, which you could get, was more tracks from the same tour, and I had it upside down because it looks upside down. It's the Clown Jewels. And again, it's more tracks from that tour, different takes, different versions. Some of it's almost kind of like some of the outtakes, some of the stuff that didn't make it to the full album. But so great stuff. So between this and the 2 CDs, you have a big chunk, if not all, of the stuff that he was playing at that time during that tour. You can see here it's got the places he played back in the day. So it was a tour over there that he did for, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different towns there. But yeah, great little package they released, and I picked it up on the vinyl and CD because I am a big fan. And so yeah, great stuff. You could probably get some of this now. It's been released, and I'm sure they're going to have some of this online until they sell out. So if you're into the Larry Norman stuff like I am, make sure you go check this one out before it's gone. And hopefully you enjoy it. I love it. Great stuff. Thanks a lot for watching. Rock on and rock hard.